Hello everyone, it's the Average Gamer here, and today I've got a Modern Warfare 3 commentary on Underground, and I'm using the ACR Silence, and I'm using the Specialist Strike package. And if you don't know, it's basically, you'll get like 2 kills, and you'll get a perk, then another 2, then another perk, then another 2, and another perk, then another 2, and then you'll get all the perks. But I've got Hardline on, so it makes them all one less. But today the gameplay is going to be something which you haven't seen from me before, and that's MOAB. And this is the start of a new series. I believe this is the 3rd series, I'm not too sure. I don't really keep up with the series as much. I've got a series called the Nameless series, but I've actually got a name for it now. And I think it's going to be your turn, but I'll go over that in a different commentary. Anyway, this is going to be, this series, wait, that didn't make sense. This series is going to be called the MOAB Challenge. And basically what it is I have to get a MOAB with every single assault rifle. Now, that's pretty much all it is. I don't think I've seen anything like that. There probably is something like that, but if you think about it, there's probably 500,000 YouTube channels, so it'll be quite a surprise if there isn't something like that. So, whatever. Today, like, apart from the gameplay, I'm just gonna be talking about a little story. Right, so what the story is, I think it was about a year ago, and basically what happened is, it was when the World Cup was on, and what happened was, me and a few friends were walking home one day, and we seen a man with a Portuguese flag outside his window. Now, this isn't me who done this. I'm like not really the type of person to do something like that, and I don't really know what I was doing there. So scratching my balls or something, I don't know. So what happened was, my friend, he threw something at his window. I think it was like a little Mars, no, not a Mars bar. What are we called? The Mars planets, that's the one. I think he threw one of those at his window and shouted Portuguese something, I don't know. But I wouldn't probably repeat it anyway. So he just threw something like that at him. It was like maybe a stone or a Mars planet or something, but just a small object. And basically, as we walked down maybe another 15 yards or so, he actually came out of his house. Now, we were around the corner at the time, so we didn't see him coming. However, a couple of friends were like running down the street for some reason. So he actually stopped one of my friends, like pulled him round facing him, and like shouted, "What school do you go to?" And he basically just said, "I'm not telling you." So like, he said, like, he looked at his badge on the blazer, and he recognised the badge, so he said, "I'm gonna report you to your head teacher," or whatever, which never happened, by the way. So then we just carried on walking home, and we met up with the others and had a bit of a laugh about it. But that's not the last time we saw him. I think it was a couple days later. I think we might have broken up. No, we didn't break up, that's a different time. We went past his house again, I think. It's not a usual route we take, so I don't really know why we were going that way. So we went past his house, and the friend threw something else. And by the way, the friend who threw something wasn't the same person who got stopped by him and asked what school do you go to. So the friend who threw something again, and again he came out. Now, I'm not too sure if he got the person who threw it this time. I don't think he did. I think we actually all just ran, like, I don't know, I'd say about 50 yards or so. Like, and then we just stopped, because he was quite a large man. I'd say about 200 pounds plus, so it's not like it was too hard for a couple 13-year-olds to outrun a 200-pound man in his late 40s, so we just basically jogged. Actually, it wasn't really a run. I'm not saying he's fast or anything, but 200 pounds plus, you know, it's not like we had to run very fast. So we just like got to the end of the road and realised he'd stopped. And that was it for that day. Now, the day that we broke up for school, I think it might have been like a Wednesday or something, I'm not too sure. But what happened was, no, sorry, yeah, wait, yeah, it was the day we broke up. We went like round to his house because when we were like, I don't know, a couple years ago, this was actually pretty funny. Now it probably wouldn't be that funny now because I don't know, it just wouldn't seem like the kind of thing I'd find funny now, but it was at the time at least. So we went round again. Now bearing in mind I wasn't really involved in it much, I was just a bystander. So the boy who threw a thing at him twice threw it again, and he actually was waiting for us round the corner. So because this has happened like a few times in a week, so he actually waited round the corner for us because he knew that we would do it again. Well, saying you know what I mean. Sorry, he just had a bit. So he waited round the corner with us, and he actually like done this dance. You know when you're starting a race, like you stand like one foot in front of the other with like your arms out. He was just like that, and we actually thought that because the way it was, we walked past his house, and his house was on the left, and we had to go like another 10 yards or so to turn the corner, and he was actually standing on the corner, and no, he was standing in the way of the corner, but he was like in the middle of the road. So he just had to burp again. Very gassy today, I don't know what I've been eating. I had lasagna for lunch, so it's not like that's very gassy. So anyway, back on the story. He actually waited on the road for us, like, and we both ran past him, like, because there was the two people who got stopped. No, there was a person who got stopped and the person who threw the stuff, and then there was me and another boy. So like we were the first like in line, like the person who got stopped and the person who threw the stone thing, they were like behind us. So he actually like stood there, and like me and my friend were separated, so like one was on one side and one was on the other, and like the second he threw it for the third time, we just all ran again. But he was actually there, so I went to the right of him, my friend went to the left of him, and for some reason my friend didn't run. I don't know why. And this was the one who threw it. Actually, I think they both threw it this time, but the one who got stopped first was the one who like got caught, and I actually took a picture of him like on his phone, but nothing really happened from it. It was just a bit of a weird incident. It was quite funny at the time, and looking back on it, it was like something quite entertaining, I suppose, because for schoolboys we don't really have much to do like on the way walking home, because it's about a mile or so, like depending on like where we live, and that was a nice little triple kill. So we don't really have much to do. Now I'm not the person to do something like that, so just bear that in mind, and bear in mind that the boy who got caught like on the first day, I don't really speak to him much anymore at all. So like I just don't really talk to, I don't know why I'm telling you this, because it's got not much to do with the story. So basically, when we like all like he grabbed him by the collar, and there's the MOAB. You know what, that's pretty much the end of the story anyway. So there goes the MOAB, and there goes the end. Like I was just so pissed off at that point. Like I got my final MOAB, I mean my first MOAB, and then just completely out of time. I was just so gutted. Anyway, I took it out on my friend by leaving when, like, he called his MOAB in, and then, cause I was host of the party, I just left, so I'll link you to that video. Anyway, see you later, bye.